Realme just globally launched a new variant to its GT series, which is the Realme GT Neo 3T. We have to say the Realme GT Neo 3 series is really coming out strong this year. Thanks to the early release Dimensity 8100 chipset, the Neo 3 has become one of the most popular models on the market, while the Neo 3T is like its balanced variant featuring another sub-flagship chipset, the Snapdragon 870. Meanwhile, the other high-end configurations are pretty comparable to flagships, such as the 120Hz AMOLED E4 display, 5000 mAh large battery, and 80-watt fast charge. Now, let's take a closer look at its actual performance and check out whether it's as good as a GT Neo 3. Realme has been releasing new models with interesting design detail. The GT Neo 3T is also impressive. With the Neo 3T, Realme has gone one step further by giving users a distinctive checkerboard design. When I got my hands on the model, to be honest, it looks surprisingly good. And personally, I think the camera module also looks much better than what we have on the GT Neo 3. The Neo 3T has a more vibrant and neater look on the back with a stronger design, but at the same time, the matte checkered pattern doesn't look fancy. On the contrary, it looks pretty low profile without fluttering the design. The pattern only appears to be visible under certain light angles. Apart from the yellow model we hold, there's another gray and white checkerboard variant for option, which is even more classical in visual design. Well, turn it around and you will see the 6.62-inch 120Hz flagship display. The Neo 3T is one of the few mid-range models using Samsung's top-notch E4 panel, which is still widely seen on flagship models. For colors, the display can cover 100% P3 gamut and 106% NTSC colors with good support of HDR content. Its brightness adjustment is pretty smooth. It's equipped with dual ambient light sensors, supporting 16,000 levels of brightness adjustment. Even in the scene of changing light, it can seamlessly adjust to the most comfortable brightness for the eyes, and the whole process is very smooth. And thanks to the amazing peak brightness, I'm pretty happy that I could use the phone in strong sunlight. The Neo 3T also comes with dual speakers for stereo sounds. Meanwhile, the phone also got certified by both Dolby Vision and high-res audio. So here, just check out how it sounds like. In terms of hardware, comparing with the Neo 3, the biggest difference is the chipset used. Although we know the fact that the Snapdragon 870 is not as powerful as Dimensity 8100, it's still one of the most popular high-end chipsets of smartphones. Even we could still see the 870 chipset on latest gaming phones such as Black Shark 5. We've done some performance tests and gaming tests on the Neo 3T, so you guys can check it here. So in the result, what most surprised us, however, is not the performance, but its effective cooling effect. And just note that the phone weighed 195 grams, but they did cram multiple cooling material into such a compact body. After playing PUBG Mobile for 30 minutes, the temperature was still acceptable and caused no obvious throttling on performance. The Realme GT Neo 3T features a triple camera system led by the 64-megapixel main lens. The other two cameras are the same as the Neo 3 standard models, including an 8-megapixel wide-angle camera and another 2-megapixel macro lens. Let's take a look at some samples. The 64-megapixel main camera no doubt produces the best image with rich detail. The sample's color looks bright and vivid with good contrast. And the good dynamic range is also impressive. In low lights, the 64 megapixel sensor could maintain relatively good control of complex lights, and the overall brightness got well improved without losing much detail of bright subjects. Even in extremely dark scenes, thanks to the noise control, we still can get relatively pure image with better brightness. As for the other two lenses, we couldn't really see the differences from the GT Neo 3s. So we're not gonna waste your time here. You can check the samples here or just watch our review video about the GT Neo 3. The GT Neo 3T has a 5000 mAh large battery which can easily support a full day use even for heavy use. Overcharging, the Neo 3T uses the same 80 watt fast charging as a GT Neo 3, which is also the leading high power charging at its price. In the charging test, the phone can be charged to 50% in just 12 minutes, and the large battery can be fully charged in about 31 minutes. As for software, the global version of the GT Neo 3T runs the Realme UI 3 based on Android 12 platform, and the global Neo 3T no doubt supports all the Google apps in the Play Store. You don't even have to download them by yourself. The phone has almost all the Google apps pre-installed. The Realme GT Neo 3T is likely to be one of the next favorites on the market. The top-notch display powered by the 870 chipset brings smooth operation and a pretty good gaming experience. The new patent design with checkerboard elements brings fresh and vibrant imagination. If you are not in need of the best mobile photography, but at the same time want a better performance on a limited budget, the Neo 3T will be a great option for you. So that's all about the Realme GT Neo 3T. If you got any question or idea want to share with us, please leave it down below. We are happy to discuss with you guys. Thank you for watching. This is Will from Gizmochina. See you soon.